Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for joining me in my new journey of survival sims. Coming back at you guys with The Infected. The Infected, I think, is probably the best survival simulator. Look at that. It put me right where I want to be. Gosh, it's like Christmas today. The Infected, I will say 100 times over again. You guys are going to hear this so many times. I cry that it is not multiplayer. I absolutely cry because it has the best ecosystem, if you will, for a multiplayer environment. But we're going to go ahead and get started. It's been quite a while since I have been in it, and I know there's a bunch of new stuff coming. And today we're just going to start our survival process, and you guys are going to come along for the ride. I hope you guys enjoy it. Certainly a fantastic survival sim. I love survival sims. I am very... Look at that, starting the day out with a pigeon. Survival sims are just fun. Now, normally I am very anti the zombies and vampires and undead and of any kind, but the nice thing about this one is it's not too bad, and the other beautiful part about this is that you can, if you want, completely turn them off, and you still get that post-apocalyptic experience, given the fact that obviously there are no other people around. There's a couple of vendors here and there, but for the most part you are on your own. I think we're going to head down to right about here. Now, I do have the vampies turned on. We are going to try this in its default mode, which means I need to stay away from the points of interest. I need to stay away from the towns. And we need to watch for any wandering vampires. We do not want to engage them this early. We will not have a good day if we do. Now, I've got some of the difficulty stuff turned down because, like I said, it has been a very long time. Is that a frog or is that a stick? Yeah, okay. That one's a stick. That one's a frog. Okay, there are frogs absolutely everywhere. It's like an infestation today, which we'll be grabbing on those guys very soon. There we go. That's what I was looking for right there. There's one stone right there. Let's bring up our crafting table. Let's make ourselves an axe. We only need one of those guys. Grab one of those and hoola! There we go. One axe ready to roll. Let's see, and you can bring up this tutorial menu. It gives you a couple things to do. Craft a stone blade, gather some plant fiber, craft a stone pickaxe, and you can walk your way down through the other things. But most of this stuff I remember, so you know what, believe it or not, we're going to come in here and we're just going to turn those tutorials off. We don't need that kind of stuff here today. Okay, so let's keep on working our way down. Our goal is to come right down in here. These red X's indicate a mine, and they are going to be crucial to our survival as time goes on. And then we have a little bit of a water source here. I believe this is a new place. The other cool thing that I was looking at the map earlier before we got started is you got 3 entry points primarily, if this is laid out the way I think it is. And we can later on put gates here, here, and here, really locking down the entry and the access to it in the event of a vampire raid. Now, we have, normally the default is there won't be any base raids for 14 days. I bumped mine up to 20, well, because I am, well, quite frankly, scared. I'm not sure that I am ready to handle this at its full capacity here. We do need to obviously, oh, wrong button. Stay on top of our fruits, veggies, waters, carbs, all that good jazz. But we have obviously plenty of health at the moment. So we're just going to keep working our way through. Again, I need to watch the main roads, but you can see we're getting close here. But we do not want to go near the green dot. The green dot indicates a location of a vampy, or the vampires. As it is a point of interest, so the green dots are a town, and you will always engage the vampires at the towns. Let's go ahead and grab this guy too here, and I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do with this. We're going to take this rock, and he's going to become our little blade friend here. And let's see here. How many sticks do we have? I think what we need... Oh, let's cut down a tree, because what we need is a pickaxe. Actually, you know what? We'll hold off on that, because we're going to need more than one of these. We really are. So, oh, there we go. Look at that. Another rock ready and waiting for us. What are you? A melon plant harvest. All right. I don't think I've ever seen a melon plant before. If I have, I probably ran over it 100 times and didn't even notice it. We're going to make one more axe. That way it's ready to go. We can come down here. You can see we got 2 of them ready on the rye. And then once we get to where we need to be, we'll start chopping some trees. When we chop some trees, we'll get some plant fibers. When we get the plant fibers, we'll make ourselves a stone spear. These dead logs here on the ground can also be used as firewood if you chop them up, which we're going to want to, but we don't want to be carrying all that stuff right now, so we're just sort of walking our way through. Like most survival sims, you do have to take into mind running around. The more you run, I know we all want to sprint and run and just go as fast as we can, but that will deplete your stats even faster, just as it would in real life. Okay, we want to watch the roads here. Watch for any wandering vampires. I am not trying to become a member of the undead. No, thank you, sir. I like my heartbeat just the way it is. Ooh. Got some weird music happening here. Oh, where are you running from? Where are you going? Did you guys hear that? We see anything, and I swear we are running like there is no tomorrow. I don't want to go chopping any trees or anything down yet. I suppose we could take a bush out. I think that will also give us some fibers here. Let's see how it goes. Those are easy, and they're very little damage on the axe. Well, we gave us some sticks, which we will need a bunch of them as well. I already have a pretty good idea of how I want to start the house. You know, the reason why, okay, going back to my initial statement as to why I wish that this was a multiplayer simulator, and this is no disrespect to the developer. I know I have joined the Discord before, and I know that he has stated it is a single-player game and will always remain that way, which just breaks my heart. But here's why. You have this full ecosystem where you will build a workshop, you will build a house, you will build a houses for your AI companions. There's making concrete, there's making bricks, there's making metal, there's someone has to go out and farm stuff, you have to grow your plants, you can be like a greenhouse, you have to do mining. I mean, like, it just goes on and on and on. There's constantly building and wiring and all this stuff where if you had a bunch of people working together, I mean, you could really make quite a cool community, I think. And then plus if you throw the raids in there on top of that with the vampies, well, now you've got even something more to tie on to. So it bums me out. It is the perfect scenario for the perfect multiplayer experience. Whether you're looking for a combat scenario or not, even if you were to challenge your neighbors, you know, I don't think we need any more watermelon right now. Although that is dropping, so one of the cool things about it is we can actually take that and eat it. And look at that. Throws our water right back up there. You know what? Since we're here, we'll go ahead and grab this guy again. Where was he? I just walked past it, didn't I? Did I go? That's weird. But then again, me being the dummy that I can be, I probably am walking past it and don't even realize it. I see the pumpkin over there, but we're not going to worry about the pumpkin yet. Oh, we do want another rock, though. Hey, how about that? That actually still worked out for us. I could have swore I saw it right next to a tree. Huh. Oh, well, we'll just keep on going. Got to get to where we need to be, and it will not be the last one that we walk past. Thank goodness for that, right? Because we are definitely going to need it. Grab another stick there. The sticks are going to be handy. You're going to use them for just about everything you can think of. All of your tools, your weapons, firewood, your storage racks for various types of wood, your planks, all kinds of jazz. So, I mean, there's no item in this simulator that you are not going to find yourself using a ton of at some point or another. And just about the time that you think you won't, you need it. See where we're getting close. Getting close to where I want to be. And then once we get there, then we really got to move quickly and start getting some progress done. So our first step here, we're going to be throwing down a bunch of saw benches, probably 3 or 4 of them, to make the planks. The planks are going to become very critical. We're going to get ourselves a platform, get some storage boxes going, get a couple of stone fireplaces ready to roll so we can boil water. And then we're going to start building like just mad, crazy individuals. It's going to be absolute mayhem. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be coming home soon. The frogs are a great source of proteins, especially early on. Got ourselves some corn there, if I'm not mistaken. Was that corn or was that cucumber? You know, I didn't even see what that said. I think that one was cucumber if we go back and look. Let's go take a look. That was cucumber indeed. So not a whole lot of what we're looking for here. So we're going to keep watching, keep monitoring the ground here. You want to keep your eyes peeled. Those wandering undead crazy lunatics will come and run after you. They'll even throw rocks at you. I'm like, how rude is that? How rude do you have to be to throw a rock at somebody? Like, you're already undead. You're already scaring the bejesus out of me, and now you got to come at me with a rock? That's just not very nice at all. It's really not. But I suppose I'd prefer the rock over something else. And we'll be able to make armor and different things. There we go. Here's our entry point. This is where I want to be. Look at this place. Wow. Don't know that I've ever been here. This area new? Now, I haven't seen this water source yet, so hopefully it's a good one. I'm really hoping that's not just some light pond. Although I don't know that it really matters in this simulator. I think water is water is water. You know, I don't think it's a matter of not being able to take advantage of anything. Let's grab that rock. Shouldn't we be right on it? Oh, yep. And so the mine is right through there, which is, again, that's going to be gold in itself. See what I did there? Gold mine. Unfortunately, you can't mine gold in this simulator, at least not that I'm aware of. Oh, look at that. That is perfecto. Look at that. All right, now these entryways were a lot bigger than I thought. So it's going to be, when it comes time for gates, we're going to have to gate that entry right there. So that's going to be quite a lot of work there, and then wherever that other one was, I think it's right there. That's a lot. That's a lot. But then we'll have this entire area to make as our homestead. And I don't know if those vampies can jump down the cliffs or not. And I mean, for all I know, this could really backfire. But here we go. This is where the magic is going to happen. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our build menu. And we're going to find placeables. And we're going to look for the saw bench. And again, trying to keep it near. We're going to start with these two big trees right here. I got that over there. Although there's a big bundle of trees here. I think we'll start here. Plus with all the rocks. Yeah, I think here. Let's use right here. Keep the distance that we have to move short. We want at least 3. Let's go with 3 for now. And you can see we need 4 wood logs. So we're just going to start with this big boy right here. Just absolutely fantastic stuff here. This is going to be a great place to start. Look at that. There we go. And get a ton of lux. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. Oh, come on. There's that other one. There's 3 more. 1, 2. And 1 goes here. And then finally, 1 and 2. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, wait. Actually, I don't think that's perfect. I think we need 1 more, don't we? We do. All right. So we're just going to do that again. Come on, baby. There she goes, coming down. And later on, you can build, obviously, more advanced axe, metal heads, and things like that. Okay, so here's why we wanted 3. So each one of these, what we're going to need a lot of is planks. For each log on these particular saw benches, okay, again, you'll be able to build advanced ones later on. But for these 3 particular ones, they make 2 planks per log. So it makes it real easy. You can carry 3 logs at a time. So you can just pick them up. Let them roll and do their thing. I'm not going to sit here and wait every time. Don't worry. We're just getting a couple of these going right away. And then let's go ahead and do a placeable. Let's go down to storage. Let's look for a plank stand. Remember I told you about those sticks. Boom, look at that. Let's also come over here. We're going to do placeables again. Go storage and get a log stand. Not that we're going to need this anytime soon, but just in case. Actually, we'll skip on that for now. Okay, let's get a box. We need a box where we can store our junk. We'll just sort of set this guy right here. And see, we need 8 planks right away for that. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. And that's why I wanted the box. Okay, here we go. So now we can take some of this stuff. We don't really need those. You can use them for firewood. There's our fibers that we were talking about earlier. So now when we take our spear, or if we want to make our spear, oh, we didn't want to do that. Let's go back to our crafting table. We're going to do 1, I think it's 2. Was it 3? Nope. 4. I could have sworn that was it. Or was it 3 sticks? It's 3 sticks. Oh, there we go. Boom. There's a stone spear. All right, let's grab another one of these. I always like to make 2 of those guys. So there's 1, 2, 3. Put that in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, darn it. And it never lets you take one out. Drives me crazy. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Craft. All right. So now when we come in here, we've got our 2 axes, 2 spears, ready to defend ourselves against all odds. Now, we're going to keep the bandages on us, but we're going to put everything else away here for the time being. Even the plant fibers. You can get plant fibers so easy. The sticks we'll hold on to for the moment. The 2 stones. I mean, we're going to be using a lot of those in a minute here. So, next thing is we need to have fire and water. Right? Before we start building too crazy. So, furniture? No. Others. Yes. So let's grab just one of those right now. And we need, for example, 10 small stones. And I just thought about something I'm going to need. I didn't think about that at all. What does it take to make the weapons rack? I don't know if I can make a weapons rack yet. Let's see. Where is that? Storage. Nope, needs nails. Can't do that yet. So I made one too many. Well, here, let's do this. We're going to go tree cutting crazy. Bring a whole bunch of these guys down. So burn this axe down pretty quick. We'll get the logs going much faster. We'll get some planks moving. Then what we're going to need is a pickaxe. Once we make the pickaxe, then we can start harvesting a lot of those rocks. Once we harvest the rocks, we'll be able to make our stone fireplace much easier. You want to watch your weight. A lot of this stuff will weigh you down, especially the fibers, believe it or not. I wish we could make a log cart, but that'll have to come later on. Come on, finish up, finish up, finish up. There we go. And let's just keep on going. We're just, I mean, everything. There we go. Looking good. And the logs will stay forever. I mean, you can just leave them on the ground and they don't like disappear. I mean, I have gone days and days and days and days and days in the sim and never had a problem. So unless that's changed, which I have no reason to believe it has, we should be fine. Alright, so there's that, that, and that. And let's see here. Let's go get a frog. Start working on some protein. I'm noticing that our health is dropping a little bit. Or not our health, but our energy. Let's see here. To throw the spear, it's control and right click. Gotcha. How do you like them apples? And we'll harvest that guy. Give us some meat here. There's another one. Got you too. Alright, got ourselves a little bit of protein here. Keep hearing what sounds like a sheep. Anyway, let's keep going here. 1, 2, 3. We know that those are going to be done by now. Just boop, boop, and boop. Alright, for the time being, we're going to come in here. I'm going to throw one of these on the ground. Like I said, it should hang for quite a while. And then we're going to come back to our... Oh, didn't mean to do that at all. We need another stone blade. Then we're going to come in here and drop that guy. And we need one of those. Nope, that was all of them. Dang it. I hate it when I do that. Come on. There we go. Alt and right click. And I think it's 1, 2. There we go. Stone pickaxe. There we go. And I think it's 3. Perfect. And we'll take these rocks down. Now, once your weight gets above 50, at least for me at the moment, you can see that you're kind of SOL there. And the next thing we're going to need, I'm going to actually toss these down. There we go. Lighten that back up. Is it wants that firewood. So let's go back to our axe. Remember, I was telling you guys there's... Now, you can harvest any of these logs, and it'll give you a bunch of sticks, too. But I just want to show you guys real quick the firewood that's on the ground. I was telling you about the dead wood. There it is. Harvesting a log will give you 5 or 6 logs of firewood, but a bunch of sticks too. But these, give you just the firewood. Oh, and we look at that. We are over by 0.1 or 1 pound. There we go. All right, how about that? And drop that in there. Boom. How about that? Now, next thing you have to do is get some more of that and fuel the fire itself. So let's see if we can't. There it is. Come on. There we go. And then once we get all these done, all right. Let's come on over here. You just sort of drop those. I wish you could shift and right click on these. Boy, that would be handy. But you can't. Just got to drag them over. It looks like it's 5 to call it. But there's that. And now we're going to come over to our water tank. Let's go ahead and drink it. That still gives us 35. But what we can do is cook these pieces of meat. And they'll hang for quite a while too. See our carbs dropping a little bit. So this is where we'll eat that pumpkin. Brings that up. Let's go ahead and eat that other one. Excellent. Looking great. Looks like proteins are really the only thing that are starting to fall. A bed. In order to make a bed, we're going to need a foundation. So let's get a foundation started. So let's go build foundation. We're going to go log cabin style here. Where do we want it, guys? What are you guys thinking? Maybe over here we'll start. All right. I like to start with the absolute basics at first. Just keep things super simple. Those planks up. Boom. All right. Now what we'll do is something like that. We're going to get real creative here. This part of, again, why I love this sim is you can do so much with it. Let's go ahead and grab the mirrored version. There's that. And finally, that. I don't think we can put the stairs up yet, but let's find out. I think you have to have the platform first. Yep, you do. All right, let's do it. Super convenient having these little trees right here in the way, isn't it? Just pick them up, drop those in. Oh, I thought I picked them all up. Damn it. I didn't even notice that. Nice, easy way to start just cleaning things up. Pick that rock up. Alright, food's looking good. Put that back in our bags here for a minute. And you'll know that when they are maxed out as well with those saw benches, because they will stop cutting. They will max out on the planks. So you do have to be ready for that. This one is getting close, but we're about to take a whole bunch. So the easiest way is just to try to spread it out. Uh-oh, maxed out. Perfect. And then watch. Boom. Boom. As long as you're taking a few from each one every time, you can really get things moving quickly. That's it for that one. Well, that one doesn't even have the logs in it yet. Oops. Starting to get late. Like I say, I know we have more logs out there. I know we do. It's a lot of the boring stuff at first. And even then, like I personally, I enjoy the building. Oh, I didn't grab more. Darn it. Thought I did. Let's grab these guys. There we go. Alright. Just need one more log, and those are done. And there's our one more log. Fortunately, can't jump with the logs, so gotta run it. Look at that. Perfect. There we go. Alright, one of the things I do love is that you can pick all this stuff up and move it. Although it did flame out my fire, which is okay. That's totally fine, right? Except for these, they have to be empty in order to move them. So keep that in mind. The boxes do not. And let's go ahead and get our stairwell here. Why do I keep hitting that? I keep hitting the wrong button. 3 logs, 4 planks. Let's take another one of these big boys down here. Take this little guy first. There's that. Always a lot to do. Ooh. There we go. There's our stair. Yay, we have stairs. How about that? Okay. Now, obviously, we need to get some cover. Rain will absolutely put your fires out, so you want to make sure that you get walls and all that jazz up pretty quick. So we're just going to start pretty simple here. We'll put a doorway there. And once we get the doorway up, we can put a roof on it. Well, let's actually get 2 of them. Let's get 2 of our walls going here. Let's use that guy. Boom. And hell, we'll throw that there. And if we get to it, we get to it, right? Alright, so again, I'm going to start emptying these guys out so we can move them. Boop. Bye-bye. Oh, still got something. Oh, here. Take one of these stacks. Like I said, you'll get so many of these fibers doing this. It is unreal. There's that rain I was telling you about. What did I tell you? Let's get some logs. You know what we need? Oh, we need to build that quickly. I'm going to show you guys something that you want to do very, very fast. Now, if you didn't have the water, if you didn't have the water source and it was raining like this, we have a water source, so it's not crucial. But I'll show you guys a little tip. If you were somewhere where you didn't have the water source, you want to build this real quick, the water basin, maybe a couple of them, because it'll collect that rainwater for you and keeps everything nice and simple. Since we have our water source, we're not going to worry about that because we can pull it directly from the water. But I wanted to give you guys that little tip there. All right, let's grab these. Now let's take a look at a roof. Let's get ceilings. There you go. And now it's log central. Now we're going to bring these guys down. We're going to be using this entire space, so it's really not crucial which way direction you go. It's funny, I built over there because I started and I wanted all those logs, but honestly, we'll probably end up migrating this way. I just kind of liked this area better. You know? There we go. Hot dog. Now let's get this next one up. Is that right? Nope. That's for this side, I think. No, maybe I'm losing my mind. I was right the first time. There we go. Oh, but that's the other way. So I've got to be right. Yes, there we go. That's what I wanted. Alright, let's get that up. We need 3 more logs. As soon as we get at least this side up, then we can move our fireplace under it and we'll be good to go. And these are almost empty. So now that those are empty, we'll bring them over here. So now they're closer to the house since we're going to start going this way. That's the beautiful thing about life. Always full of change. And with me, you guys will see that a lot. I like to bounce around, change things up, try different things. Hallelujah. There we go. Alright. Let's get you on there. And what were we missing here? There it is. Wood logs for that guy too. Oh, there it is. All right, let's grab these again. And let's see if I lost my spear or if I can still find it. There it is. But I don't have room for it yet. That's the problem. Let's get rid of this crap for a second. So what we'll do, let's do this. Let's take... Oh, can't do that. That's a shame. We'll take one of these guys. I'll throw this one right down here. Let's go get the other one so we don't lose it. Which I think I just did. There it is. We'll grab this while we're here. Beautiful. Okay. Let's keep going. Got lots of work to do here still. It's a lot of chop and hack in the beginning. Later on, you can get the AI companion Mike, and you can make him do all this stuff for you, but we are quite a ways away from that. Same thing with having a metal axe head. Once we get that, things will speed up quite a bit there too, but it does take a minute. Definitely a lot of grinding that you have to do. Right in time. Look at that. Did you guys see that? My axe broke right at the right time. Alright, let's throw that down there and start picking these up again. We're going to get rid of this rock. We're going to need a lot of the rocks soon too. I can't remember. Do they need nails? Yep. Damn. That's a shame. Alright, let's pick these up. Pick those up. It's the wrong one. So which one was that? Should be this one? Yep. Boom. There we go. Alright, let's get our fire under here. And it took out all of our firewood, so luckily we still have those other 3. That was the one bad thing about moving it, but you can also take these guys and throw it on there too. Chews up a lot of it. Boom! How about that? We're back in action. Alright, we've used quite a bit of our fluid. Perfect timing. So let's go down and get some more. So we can come right down here, add water. And then we're just going to take that. And you want to do this a few times in the beginning, just to get it all full. You don't want to wait for it to turn clean. There we go, 120. 2 more times. 180. Let's do it once more and then we'll dump the garbage. Alright, there's that. And empty it. You don't want to drink that crap, that's for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and eat the melon. Look at that. Brought up quite a bit of it. And we'll go ahead and take that other piece of protein now. We need a bed. A basic bed in order to sleep through the night. So let's get that going here. What is it? Furniture? Yep, basic bed. And again, let's keep that under here for now. We don't want to be rained on. And we need 6 planks. So let's go get some more planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's 6. Oh, wow. Just got 7 there. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. No, we're not quite ready for that yet. Soon, though. Soon. Alright, let's keep going here. So I also want to go ahead and get this guy going. Let's get some stairs right here down into the water area. Sort of a backdoor view. Well, we're going to keep our house very simple for right now. Let's keep these guys chopping and going, man. 1, 2, 3, and then come back around, make like a little circuit, and throw our logs on that we need. 1, 2, 3. That's 2 of the planks. 1, 2, 3. Pop, pop, and pop. Where's our next stack? 1, 2, 3. I think we needed some of those. Needed those. Let's get some walls up. I really am someone who really enjoys window walls. So we're going to do some window walls here. I like being able to see out at all angles, especially in a hostile environment like this. Let's go back to our build, get a door. That's all in place. We can do literally everything here, so let's get the ceilings up. Well, we can do another row of ceilings. We have to have a connection point on the other side to do the next ones, but get a lot of headway. There we go, and there we go. And a few more minutes, and we'll have our full ride. And then we'll be ready to call. I want to get the house all closed up here. And then we will call it a day. But let's go ahead and get the house at least finished. At least closed up so we're safe. Alright, gotta be safe in a place like this. Goodness gracious, I do not want to welcome any undesirable guests here, and not in this area. Let's go to this one. There's 2. And it looks like we need more trees. Yeah, let's play whack-a-mole with the tree again. There we go. Alright, let's get these back on the cutters. definitely a process in the beginning, but you can get a really good flow going, and you can get a lot done pretty quickly. Just, it's a lot of back and forth in the beginning, but you can really get a lot done. And so our next step after this will be some forges. Like I said, we're going to need a lot of forges. And the reason being is we're going to be using a lot of those to... Thought I saw something. Got... I just gave myself the willies, not going to lie. Totally got myself on that one. Oh, hey, we did it. See what I mean about the trees hanging for a long time? The tree logs will stay there for a very long time. Done. 2. Cool. Alright, so now... Uh-oh. Out of stamina. We were running pretty far, though. That kind of computes. Alright, so we're going to bring a few of these down. This is where that damn log cart would come in really handy right about now, but we need nails to make it. In order to make the nails, we need an anvil. In order to make the anvils, we need iron ingots. So, we got a ways to go. Like I said, in the beginning, it's a lot of running, a lot of hustle and bustle. You really want to try to get as much done you can, as quickly as you can, before that time period passes where you start having to deal with the enemy attacks. But the good news is, like I said earlier, in the beginning, you can always turn those enemy attacks off. I mean, you can really turn anything off. You can do free build, God mode, if you will. You know, no depletion of stats, all that jazz. Everything's free. Like, for example, one thing that I do turn off is the technologies. So I can build everything as soon as I have the materials to build it. But some may like the aspect of, you know, having to go town to find the technologies. I still like that you have to go town to town, but I definitely prefer not to have to worry about finding all the different technologies. I like just knowing that once you have the materials to build this, you can build it. But hey, everybody's got their own gameplay styles. It's 2 planks. Are we getting good? We are. Alright, that's what I want to see. Let's go get more of these bad boys. A lot of back and forth. Oh no, I can't get up there. 1, 2, 3. What time is it? We're now at 2 o'clock in the morning. We're going to have to get some rest soon here. Actually, we're doing pretty good on energy, surprisingly enough. Guess staying up on those veggies and everything is helping. Speaking of energies, he runs out of stamina. That's what I thought. Had a feeling there was one more we could get. Go check our fire. Like I said, we're going to get so many of those, it just makes it super convenient to just take your fibers and keep your fire going, at least in the beginning. They burn pretty quick, but... Bro, those are mine. This guy kicking my logs around. Be dawn soon. 3, 3, 3. Oh, there we go. All right, now we can go plank crazy. And look at that. Look at how many we have. Let's go get one more stack of the logs since we have the ability here, right? Oh, so you won't even let me put them on there. Oh, that one got one. All right, so now we have to take some. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go take some from this one. Wow. So it seems like it's a lot of work, but then once things start to click into place, it comes together pretty fast. And there it is. Just got to get this last section of roofing up, and we at least have somewhere to call home and keep us safe for a minute. Look at that. Alright, so let's go get more logs, get everything moving again. And then we can start working on some more of the fun stuff here. Gotta watch that speed. Pay attention to our water level. Sort of watching it. Obviously running around, like I said, it's gonna deplete your stats a lot faster. But we have got to get ready. Gotta figure out what it takes to make some clothing, some armor. It's really a drag in the beginning. But we'll get it. And then once we get in a place where we can comfortably go to the towns, that's where we start getting some of the good stuff. All right. Take that. Let's fill that up again. There we go. Was that the last of our logs? I thought we had more. Guess not, huh? Huh. Well, I think we're good for the moment anyway, so. Let's get in here. Look at that. Perfect. Now let's get our doors. Again, I really like the windows. Little arrow guy there tells you which way the door opens. Entry doors obviously usually open into the house. There we go, folks. And they even come with a pre-installed window. Does it look like it did? Yeah. Right? Yep. Perfect. Perfecto. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. So now, we can start making some of the good stuff. So the next thing is now we got to go stone crazy. Because we need to get some forges moving. And the reason why we want to get forges going, you know what, let's do this. Let's make a platform out here. Actually, nah. Screw that. I'm going to show you guys a little way you can cheat with these too. So let's make another storage box. One, two, three, four, five. We're going to pick it up. This is where this gets cool. And rather than trying to walk around with 100 pounds of rocks on you, oops, that back. We can now take this, move it over here. Until you can get those nails to make everything, let's get you started. And then here we go. So let's do placeables, others, stone forge. And we want, we'll do at least 4. And it's just stones. That's all it is. Stones. This time we'll take as many as we can. Let's go get some more. We're going to need a lot more rocks. A lot more of the rocks. So what we're going to be doing with the rocks is once we get the stone forges built, is then you take the stones and you can put them in the forge and you will get iron fragments. For every 5 iron fragments, you can make an iron ingot. And that's when we can start making some of the stuff that we really need. So this is a great way to do this and do this quickly. We'll set this guy here. Okay, we'll still take down this last one. We'll just watch our weight. We don't want to go above 50. $50.25. What happens if I throw a stick out? Oh, how about that? There we go. Alright, so there we go. Maxing. Oh! Dropped it on accident. Maxing out our capability here. What we need, just a few more. Oops. Alright, let's go. That's a nice big one right here. Now, even though we only need a few, remember we're going to want extras, so I really wish that you could grab all of these and like rapidly send things to the box. Might as well pick that one up too. Oops. There we go. Let's go back to the other side. There's a whole bunch of rocks over there. Right here. The other cool thing is you can reach them from very far away. Oop, wrong button. Alright, so we're going to set this right here for now. And we'll go back and grab those last ones. And next thing we need is firewood. So this time we're just gonna take a tree down here. Come on. There it goes. Harvest that one, harvest that one, harvest that one. Let's find all these big guys. Yeah, kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. Oh, look at that. Sunrise. Worked all the way through the night. Aren't we, troopers? Okay, so here's where we're going to take our firewood. And honestly, what I should have done with that... And let's go ahead and take these guys. just going to start throwing these in the forge. Get them out of our bags and where they belong. Put that down there. Then we'll get them fired up here in a minute. See what I did there? Fired up. I'm here all week, folks. Alright. Let's get them burning. Let's drop that guy in there. Drop that guy in there. Go ahead and put this guy in here too. And then now get them lit so that way they finish about the same time, and then we'll worry about filling them all up. That little stick did absolutely nothing. That's kind of funny. Well, good morning, I guess. Oh, that's a plank stand. I didn't realize I thought I had made that. We're going to want a firewood stand. I'm going to move that sort of right here. There we go. Maybe two of them. And then we're also going to want a stand for sticks. There we go. I think there's one little guy right here will work. Alright, and here's why. Come on. Here we go. I'm going to take these ones a bit closer. Let's go check on these. Yep, there they are. Alright, so we've already got one there going. Let's grab more rocks. And throw that junk on the fire too. No. No, 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 no. All right, that's what we wanted. And then just come over here. And keep loading everything up. This is one of the fastest ways to get yourself caught up and rolling quickly. Throw that log down. Where did that... What are you doing there? Like I said, I played this one before, and this is my favorite sim. Like, you can get rolling pretty fast. You just gotta keep your stuff in line. Let's go back and check in here again. Look at that. We got ourselves... Get that going right now. So for every 2 burns, you'll have an iron ingot. So So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think is where we're at right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's keep moving. This makes it so easier to just sacrifice a bunch of them right in the get-go rather than bouncing back and forth every 12 seconds. You'll find that even though we're bouncing around a lot right now, as the episodes move forward, that will happen less and less and less, and we'll start to really get things ironed out. Okay, so let's see where we are here. Oh, we gotta keep those guys moving. And now you'll find yourself, at least in the area, picking up rocks like crazy. Anything to keep those iron bars moving. There it is. Get our protein. Plus, it shuts them up. You don't have to keep listening to it all the time. Oh, a bird is a good one. A bird is a good one. I want to try to be careful. That's what I was trying to avoid. Damn it. Let's see if we can wait. Oh, that's a chicken. I don't see him. I hear him. There's that guy. Maybe we can try a long dart here. Ah! Damn it. Oh, great. Hit the tree. Oh, it's the white chicken. I thought that was a different bird. Damn it. Alright, you stupid chicken. I know I can just run up, chase him down, and probably get it, but I'm trying to also get better with the spear. Got you on that one. Oh, I think he broke my spear. Then again, I threw it 219 times, huh? Anyway, okay. Got him too. Nice shot. Alright. I was like, did you break my spear too? Alright, so we got some meat and we got feathers. Feathers are a big one. So, let's go ahead and keep moving here. What do we got going on? Alright, look at that. 2 more ingots. There's 2, 4, 5. Drop 5 back in there. Oh, nope. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we need 7 this time. You just want to keep on going for a while. Let's see where we're... Fires are actually looking pretty good, honestly. You can probably take that one, just drop that on there. That'll work. The feathers. Oh, I gotta remember how we made a bow. I think it's 3 sticks. Here, let's look at our handy dandy book of amazingness. 1 stick and 3 rope. Oh, we need rope. That needs to be the workbench, I think. And I think the workbench needs the nails, right? Yep. Alright, what does the anvil need? 8 planks and 5 iron ingots. So, from the iron ingots, we will be able to craft nails. So that's why we're focusing on that for a minute. We've got some food spoiling. Could use the beef stew stuff. I like to save that just absolute emergency. You know what I mean? Right now, we don't need it. So I'd really like to just keep things as is. Let's go inside. Check our fire here. And drop those fibers on there. Drop that garbage on there. Look at that. See what I mean? Let's cook some chicken. Cook that frog meat. Keep going here. Thought I saw you. Alright, how are we doing now? So, oh, grabbed the wrong one. I think it was 6 that we needed, right? For this round. Yep. Yeah, I missed one. Alright, so there's those. There's 4. Oh, that one's making the last one. Yep, okay, so let's place the anvil. Let's go get those planks. We need 8 planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just to make sure that we don't pull too many from the same one all the time. There's 8. Pull the iron ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we just need that last one once it's done. So, in the meantime, we just keep things as usual. Those right off the fire, they do get you thirsty, so be ready for that. But, topping off again. Got everything else there. Another piece of protein here. I think that was all of them. Oh, nope. There's that guy right here, hiding in the back. Now we'll eat another frog leg, just top things off. And look at that. We're back and ready to go. Full action here. And by that point, we should have this. And we now have that. Alright, so now is where things are going to start to pick up. So let's grab... Let's see what we're going to get here. Let's get these up here. And let's see what we got. So this time I'm just going to pull them all for a second. Alright, so there's 2 more iron ingots right there. That's going to give us to 6. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, so that'll give us 20 nails. Put us in a position where we can start getting some work done here. God, this weather just sucks, doesn't it? Alright, I thought we had more trees out here, but I guess not. So the next thing will be the workbench. That'll be a big one to have. Ten planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at that. Nailed that math. Cool. Alright, so then now, we come over here. And let's make our nails. Now we got 20 nails. There's our workbench. Now let's go cut some more trees down for those fibers. And we're going to need a lot of planks. We still got a lot of work to do. But we are making progress. Oh, you know what's going to be awesome to make here, guys? Watch. We're going to make something that's going to make our life so much easier. There it is. The log cart. This thing is golden. You can put buckets in it. You can put boxes in it. You can put logs in it. Oh, it's so awesome. We need 10 planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's that. Oh, and we got the nails in there. And now we just need our logs, which I think it said it was 3. Bam. Oh, I love that thing. Let's go keep this going because we're going to need those nails. How's our flames doing? So far, so good. Oh, you're not. Let's grab some firewood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just throw one log on each just to butter it up. At least this one. Maybe we'll do 2 on that one. Yeah, we'll do 2 on that one. And those are all pretty close now. Alright. Let's grab these. Grab these. Grab these. Put that on there. Grab those. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I said it's a process, but once you start getting moving, it is so nice. We're still going to be using nails for right now, so we're going to craft some more of those. We're going to need quite a bit of those for a minute. But everything gets easier now. Start making a lot of headroom. You can put 2 of those storage boxes on one of these, then take the entire handcart into town and really load yourself up. So now we can come right in here like we were doing before. Maybe something like this. Now you can still only take 8 at a time. It's not like some huge thing, but 8 is better than 3. Still saves you quite a bit of travel time. It's either 8 or 9. Might be 9. Let's see. Wait. Oh, wait. Maybe it's more than that. So that's 8 right there. Sorry, you can take 11. My bad. God. Why did I not think it was that much? And then what I will usually do is just get these rolling. Empty them out. You know what? This is where those log racks come into play. So let's make a few of those. For the storage. That's firewood, stick stand, log stand. We're going to make a couple of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Let's get all of our sticks that we were grabbing earlier. That's why we save everything. Cool. Take these 3. And let's go. And then even with the boxes, you can also load up your, obviously your rocks in there too, but when you can make a stone storage crate, you can hold even more rocks in there. You can put 2 of those storage crates in the log cart, take it out, haul it out. I mean, it's just, it's gold. It really allows you to accelerate by a lot. There we go. Go check the stuff inside. Keep that moving. Oh yeah, buddy. Put the junk in there. There's another 5. There's another 5. Should be that one. That one. Awesome sauce. Awesome possum. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, we have made some excellent progress today. Absolutely excellent. So this is what, excellent? Wow, that was weird. Excellent. We're only on day 2, so we really pushed pretty far. So that's 1 there, and then we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 1 more stone. Oops, where are you going? Let's get 1 more stone. I saw it out here. Yep. We'll harvest some more. Can't wait till we can make a brick forge. That's when things really accelerate. But that'll come in time. Well, folks, I think that we are going to call it here. This has definitely been a good start to the series here. Bit of a long episode, but, you know, we definitely accomplished a lot. We went from 0 to hero here, if you will. Got a bed, got fire, got food, got water, got everything we need going on here now. So, speaking of food, let's go ahead and eat a little bit. And drink a bit more. Let's go ahead and top that guy off. Take another drink. How about that? And we are at it. We're where we need to be. So, as always, folks, stay safe and healthy. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys are enjoying the series, and stay tuned for the next one. Take care, guys.